or I'm interested to see what the build is going to be, whether it's going to be that early Lincolns maybe for the Wind Ranger coming out, as we will be able to get ourselves into game number 1, see how this one is going to go. You've seen the lineups, you know which teams are going to be playing. Have you got any favorites coming into this first game?
I like that they are playing this tiny mid and the monkey carry, but I had to favor Boom on the first game here just because they are like the strongest team at the moment. But if Thunder managed to take game 1, I think game 2 might be different.
Okay, and we'll see if that's going to be the case, whether the Boom are going to be able to get this easy run over. I do like that the wards have gone down early here as well. It's something you see with the Nature's Prophet, that you can just TP himself right into the lane, get these wards down in the river, spot them out, and we'll see if it's going to have the impact of the D ward. Looking at the lanes as well, just purely for my benefit, so I can keep an eye on them. Are you expecting any heavy kill lanes?
I think top lane. I mean, bottom lane. Sorry. Bottom lane with the Enchantress, Monkey King. They will at least try a lot.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's where I'll keep an eye on then, because, I do have a tendency to tee towards the first blood, so on your recommendation, I will keep an eye here on the bottom lane coming through. We are going to see the tree, the haunted tree here, try and get on top of Illich, that is the Monkey King here. Whether he's going to try and move in, because it is just Illich on the rune, but it looks like it's going to be the 3 for 1, so they don't over-engage. In fact, they don't engage at all here on the side of Thunder Awaken, and they just let this rune be taken by the tide.
Yep, playing safe from the beginning. Okay. They're chilling.
And yeah, Monkey King not even out of the tree form just yet. He's just having a little bit of fun here before he gets himself into the lane. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we're going to see the Tiny up against the Keeper of Light. How do you think this lane goes? Because you are going to be playing a melee hero into the Keeper. Do you think that Dark Mago is going to be put under a lot of pressure in this lane, or should he be fine? Because he's already getting a lot of harass out.
Yeah, I mean, playing against a Dark Mago Tiny is always hard.
Yeah.
Here he can try to deny every creep. He can use the Avalanche as well to stop the Illuminate cast. So he can match with the Keeper of the Light when he goes to get some CS. But yeah, Keeper of the Light should find a way to get more farm in the jungle at the end of the day. So,
well, yeah, keep coming back to this lane here as well, because it does seem like it's going to be a high aggro lane. And then moving up to the top lane, like I say, Pakaz playing on the Wind Ranger. We've got Panda on the Nature's Prophet here with Genic on the Earth Spirit, and Oscar with the Death Prophet. And I'm interested to see how this lane's going to evolve, because like I say, I've not really been impressed by the Wind Ranger position 1 without like effectively position 1 from that mid lane. So I am really interested to see how this one's going to play later on in the game for Pakaz, if he's going to be able to keep this impact up.
yeah, we saw yesterday FCR playing the Wind Ranger off lane on White Dragons. He did pretty well on that game. But as a carry, still need to see more, right? He has to have a good lane, has to hit his timings as well, because the hero can fall behind.
Yeah, and that's what it feels like to me, that the hero needs so much gold for items, but if it was placed on a different hero, the benefit would be like way more as opposed to a Wind Ranger who feels comfortable in mid to me, but just not as a carry. As we see, Dark Mago going to be able to get to this ball. The refill, does he get? He steals it off from the deny here. Slatum's not quick enough with the right click. And now the chase down. Going to be able to get the Illuminate damage now as well onto the Tiny. Just going to use that last branch. And it is going to be actually on the bottom lane. We miss it. MGC is going to be able to get himself away. Panda with the TP in. Does get the kill. A double kill in this lane. The Monkey King going to be put under pressure early on by the Tidehunter and Knight here on the techies.
Yeah, they gotta be careful on this bottom lane, because of course you wanna go aggro with Monkey King Enchantress, but you gotta keep in mind that Nature's Prophet can be there.
Yeah. And yeah, the Nature's Prophet to me is still a bonkers hero, especially as a support, that he does just have this global ability to TP in, put pressure, and get kills on any lane from the get-go, really.
And first blood as well.
Yeah.
It went to...
Yeah, I went to Knight.
Got it.
Knight. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Not so fast.
So let's see. Well, he's just going to go straight for the boots. And this is going to be really nice for the techies if you can get, that extra pressure, being able to get the mana boots out as well. And just keep yourself sustainable. Keep the Tidehunter sustained as well on this mana, because, he doesn't need to right-click for the last hits. He can come and use the right-clicks for denies and just keep anchor smashing down onto the enemy creeps. So, yeah, I mean, at the minute, in terms of last hits, he's even keeping on pace with the Monkey King. This early game pressure not coming out onto Illich just yet.
And now since they died here, they might be not go aggro here on the Monkey King lane anymore. Unless they know Nature's Prophet has no TP, then they can try something.
Yeah, maybe wait for him to make a rotation into the mid lane, or like you say, in a little bit of trouble under pressure in the safe lane himself. So we'll see a couple of right-click trades coming out from the side of Thunder Awaken onto the Tide, but for the most part, Tide having an all-right time in this lane.
Radiant structures are fortified.
He's gonna be big.
I mean, yeah, he's already a chunky boy here coming into this one, but it looks like the phase switch first. Is this going to be a chase down now as well? Sticky Bomb comes out. It's going to be the blast off. He tries to dodge it off with the Mischief, but the TP comes in from Panda. Panda, one more right click. Is he going to be able to get it? He does take down the Monkey King. Gennett has to come in with his TP now, so if he needs to get himself out, has to go out with that Twin Gate. Illich rotates himself in and just throws out that Ankh Smash. Panda might go down. Sticky Bomb onto Gennett. Gennett is going to be able to get the kill onto Panda. Panda, he's going to live! And they get another kill onto the Earth Spirit. All the pressure coming out, and all of a sudden here, boom, 4 kills up.
That was a tanky Nature's Prophet.
Yeah. And he popped a tango there as well, just to make sure that he could, like say, just sustain through it, it seems like.
Okay, and the Monkey King could not use the Bundleless Strike for some reason there. I saw him faking the spell, and then he didn't use it.
I think he tried to throw it out before the blast off, right? And then he was too busy mischiefing when the blast off was coming in. So, yeah, wasn't able to get that off. How's that? And you were right. This bottom lane is a kill lane. 4 kills already in the first 5 minutes.
See the Nature's Prophet walking mid now. What is the plan here? Get some XP? Maybe try to do ward something? He gotta be careful. Tiny can easily kill him.
Yeah, and there is a rotation coming through now. I think Panda saw the ward going down, so going to be able to get that instant D-ward off here, and now they know where these wards are. I wonder if they try and risk it again, but this is big, right? Because the top lane is being left alone. It's the Wind Ranger versus the Death Prophet, and it just feels like, yeah, all this aggression is being soaked down into the bottom lane. And in fact, there is going to be more aggression. The kickback comes out on Knight, but there is going to be the gush here onto Gennett. Gennett, can he get the damage away from this one? The Blast Off actually connects, and another TP in Panda. Well, now they jump in. They do get the kill onto the Earth Spirit, but Slatum's even rotates down onto this one. He's going to try and throw out his ultimate. Dark Mango joins the fight as well. They clean up onto the Monkey King, but not before he's going to be able to help assist onto this Tide Hunter. And now the chase down, Urn onto the Enchantress, taking a damage. And the Nature's Attempts will be wearing off. The split comes out onto Mago. And he's going to be taking this Illuminate damage now as well. Another Urn charge here. Dark Mango, right click. Gennett gets himself right back into this one. The Rolling Boulder. And Panda, he should be the next one to go down. Dark Mango should be able to get himself away from this one. The slowdown of the Soulbind onto MJZ, but he does have that wand. It's a lot of damage going through though. And he will be hunted down and killed off by the Keeper of the Light. And once again, Illich right back into this one. Gennett, does he get in front of him? He doesn't. The Rolling Boulder comes out, and Gennett will be able to get himself away.
Yeah, that's a lot of kills.
Yeah.
6 kills on the bottom lane. That's really the kill lane. And I just noticed, Nature's Prophet went for Urn as well.
Oh yeah,
Sell it.
a bit of overlap here between the two. I mean, I suppose it might just be an early item, but yeah, I would have thought that, I don't know, like a Blightstone, something like that for the Prophet.
Yeah, something like this. Maybe he bought the item just for the lanes, but
Yeah, it does feel bad. Maybe he does. Maybe he only keeps it as an urn, lets the Keeper of the Light go into the Spirit Vessel, which it looks like he is doing, and he's only going to be about 600, 700 gold off the recipe here to complete on that.
Nature's Prophet's pretending he's a support now, pulling the wave. 7 minutes in.
Oh, I love
I'm
that.
here.
Yeah, he's cosplaying his support at the minute. You know, you all know, everyone knows he wants to be building that Bloodthorn and a Mjolnir and getting the Moonshard out as well.
Yeah. He's gonna farm, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course he is. Yeah, because that's what position 4 does now. Oh, he's even in position 5. He's not even in the position 4.
Slatum's getting the farm going. He's trying to finish the vessel. Huge power spike. With this item, they can try to kill the DP. DP has OT. I wonder if Thunder are not planning to go there.
Oh, Avalanche comes out, connects onto the techies. The damage will roll in now as well. The toss up into the air. He does get the Sticky Bomb down. Taser will be used and Sticky Bomb onto Dark Mago. But 2 heroes, 2 great initiation heroes. I mean, Tiny, he even has that haste rune in his bottle, but doesn't use it just yet. So you can see that Slatum is playing just a little bit safer. And are we going to see more pressure being put on you? Do you want to see rotations onto this mid lane from both sides, or are you happy with just keeping it in the kill lane in this bottom lane?
I don't know if bottom lane is gonna be a kill lane anymore. They need to control runes now. There's the DP ulti threat on the top lane as well.
Well, it looks like Genic dive in. Yeah, they do get the kill, and they cover the angles as well, just in case. I mean, the Rolling Boulder was on cooldown, wasn't going to be able to use it, but again, good rotation in. Could be a little bit of trouble here. MJZ has moved up to the Pakaz, and between the Death Prophet and the Enchantress, do you think they can get this kill onto Pakaz?
They can. They can with the Enchantress. They're moving the Monkey King as well. You gotta read this rotation if you're a Boom.
Yeah, and yeah, everybody's missing off the lane here for Thunder Awaken, so we'll see if they do get it. In fact, Panda's going to see Dark Mago. Dark Mago, does he get in range? There's going to be the Nature's Wrath coming out now as well. The damage coming out, this is going to be the Soulbind, but he does pop that haste. Rotation in, Pakaz even going to be moving himself away from this one. Exorcism will be used from Oscar, though. Can he take down this tier 1 tower? I think this is where Thunder Awaken are going to posture.
Yeah, if you are moving 5 heroes, it's okay. They just let you take the tower. What can you do?
Absolutely nothing. Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, that could be a kill as well, but Genic TP'd on the tier 1 top tower, so Wind Ranger saw the TP. Then Pakaz knew what was going to happen, so he was playing safe. And in the end, it's just the tower for Thunder.
Yeah. They are keeping themselves up here. The Exorcism will be wearing off, but are you expecting Oscar to make rotations once the Exorcism's back up to other lanes? Try and sweep up all of these tier 1 towers?
Of course, he should. He gotta be careful to not die.
Yeah.
They have the Maelstrom on the Wind Ranger, so he gotta play safe. He's gonna pull here, I think. Yep.
Yeah, just keep this lane harder for the Wind Ranger to farm. And are you expecting... we're going to see actually a smoke coming through from the side of Boom. So let's see if they at least found out the Enchantress here. Sladham's trying to get in range. Was that Solar Bind? They do actually have a Central Ward down. So Sladham's... Yeah, he was invis. He gets spots out. And it looks like Thunder Awaken are going to be able to play away safe.
Yeah, Thunder just hit a timing as well. Tiny has the dagger, so he's probably looking for a kill on the map. He's gonna show he has a dagger. Doesn't care.
Yep, blink in, toss back. Nature's Prophet going to be caught out in the avalanche. Rolling Boulder comes in, and Panda, well, he seems to be one with Nature here, but might not like the rocks, and they're going to be able to come in. Ravage, though, connects onto 2 heroes. They didn't carry on going, not going to be able to get the kill into the Nature's Prophet. Blast off won't latch. Dark Mago, there is going to be that sticky bomb, into the mines going down, and Oscar now going to be caught out. Does have the Spirit Siphon going. Another Soul Bind coming out onto Oscar. Sticky bombs flying from the air. We've heard of it raining cats and dogs, but it raining sticky mines is ridiculous here, and we see Lumia trying to get that jump onto Illich. Illich has already used that Ravage, though. They're going to try and come right back into the tower into this one. Has that damage to come through onto MJZ, and the shackles are locked down. The damage onto Genic as well with the focus fire. They get the damage, and Nature's Prophet right back into this one. The power shot. Pakaz with the double kill, and they're going to be able to get a tier 1 tower of their own off this. Did he carry on chasing the Monkey King too? Monkey King going to be pinged out. I think they have the vision. The shackle's going to latch now on his own tree, and they break the tree with the power shot, and he will fall in the end.
Monkey King had no business being there on this fight. He's going for a Battle Fury. He doesn't have Echo Saber, Diffusal Blade, and Thunder should listen to Genic. He saved Oscar on the first attempt. Then he tried to save the Enchantress, could not make it, but Oscar came back just to die.
Yeah, Sticky Bomb rains down onto Mago, but before it explodes, we'll be able to get that blink away. And yeah, no, it felt like after the first couple of kills, Thunder Awaken maybe overstepping the boundaries here once he couldn't confirm the kill onto the Nature's Prophet. And yeah, you talked about the Battle Fury and the Monkey King. How much do you like this compared to the Monkey King going for a Maelstrom?
I think with this Battle Fury, he just wants to farm more than the Wind Ranger.
Yeah.
He might not think he can fight with the early items, with the Echo Saber and stuff. So he feels like he has to be big this game.
Yeah, and they might be able to get the kill onto Knight now as well. There will be the Rolling Boulder coming through, connects here. But Genic could be in trouble. Solar Bind here into the Illuminate damage. One more right click, and it will be Knight. It's actually Knight that gets his revenge on that one. Dark Mago chase out Panda, though. TP's out. Sprout won't latch. Dark Mago will be able to get himself back towards his tier 1. So in the end, Boom, not able to take that tier 1 mid tower. But they took an entire fight from that. So I don't think they're going to be too fussed about the tower still standing.
They're not in a rush to take that tower. They need the DP there.
Yeah.
But they need to get a fight before. But DP, they were trying to gank. The DP Enchantress is there to tank the gank in case that happens.
Yeah.
It's a nice play.
Boom have wards down as well to see this, so yeah, if they just made a beeline, they probably would have been able to catch out the Enchantress and get that kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Where's Tiny?
Can I be making a jump onto the Wind Ranger here? Picard's in a little bit of trouble. Can he get himself away from this one? Wind Ranger, he's trying. He's got that focus fire coming out onto MJZ now as well. He gets that kill before he goes down himself, and it looks like they might be able to come onto some more on this. It's the Ravage up as well. There is, and the chase down onto Oscar. Oscar, can he get himself away from this one? Avalanche does get thrown out here, and Illich, he didn't opt for that Blink Dagger. Panda. Well, he's got the Queln Blade, so Death Prophet not going to be slowed down here by the Sprout, and it looks like the Death Prophet, well, if they've had that Blade Mail up 10-15 seconds sooner, they might have been able to get a kill there onto Picaz.
Yeah, that could be a fight. Very good timing for Boom deciding to fight there. And wasted Exo. What can Thunder do without this spell? Oh,
does he get it? He does, but there's going to be the Shackle coming through now as well. The Power Shot won't actually latch onto this one, and the Shackle doesn't get used. Lumia, he is just quick on his fingers, quick on his feet to get that Wisdom Rune, and then get himself back out.
Man, he got so lucky.
Yeah.
I think Pacaz did not have his cam there.
Oh, no, man. That's right. It's like crossing the road. You've always got to be paying attention. You know, look both ways. But
So
yeah.
Tide Hunter is stopping the net worth. Damn, he's strong.
Yeah, he's having a really good go of it here at the minute. As my mouse button's not working, so there we go. Wasn't able to swap over to the net worth, but. Yeah, 8k. What's he got item-wise? He's got the Vlads, he's got the Mage Slayer. Going towards the Shard now as well. They're going to be able to come in this wraparound now as well. Catch out 3 heroes, catch out the Monkey King. Gush will connect. He's going to be able to get the jump away, though. Can they get this jump onto Oscar? Oscar, well, again, they have that Ravage if you want to go for it. The Solar Bind, he's going to be able to pop that Blade Mail. A lot of damage coming through here, but they do get the kill onto Oscar. Oscar goes down. And Lumia, does he want to maybe at least cancel the TP for the Tide? The Tide cancels it himself now as well. They do have the vision again with the ward, so the jump in, but the bounce away by the Monkey King. You've got MJZ trying to chase him down as well. These are just illusions here, though, from the Tiny, and the real Tiny gets that jump back into the Monkey King. The Wukong's command comes out, but Illich, he walks himself in. He's holding his silence now as well. Won't be able to get that Ravage off just yet. He will connect onto 3 heroes with it now, and it looks like Lumia can get himself away from this one. That Wukong's command still going, but the Solar Bind into the Spirit Vessel comes out. The damage, it is enough, and then now the chase down MJZ. They might not go for this one. Genex just going to go for the TP away. Anything to interrupt? There isn't, so the Earth Spirit at least will get himself out, but 2 more big kills for Boom.
Structures are fortified.
This is a disaster. Losing the Monkey King there. He doesn't even have the Battle Fury, I think, right?
No, he doesn't yet. He's still ways away from that in terms of gold. He's going to be, what's that, about 1,400 gold away.
If that stays like this, he's gonna get out farmed by the techies in a moment.
Yeah, God, Techies is only 400 gold behind him. Oh, that's big. That is absolutely rough here for the side of Thunder Awaken.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, he might feel like he can't just sit and farm. He feels like he has to help his team. But it's 11k already.
Yeah, man. Would you have preferred the Maelstrom on the Monkey King, so it's still at the farm but can come into these fights earlier on?
Yeah, if we knew that.
Yeah,
Like,
hindsight.
5 minutes later, the game would be like this.
Yeah, it's just, to me, again, I don't play as high-level pubs, but to me, it feels that the Battle Fury is a bit of a liability at the minute, as Picaz just going to be able to use the Focus Fire onto. He's even got the Gleipnir out already. This Wind Ranger, the net worth of both the Wind Ranger and the Tidehunter, absolutely bonkers at the minute.
Radiant's top tower.
Usually once the Battle Fury, when the enemy carry is a hero that jumps on you. So you do a lot of damage, especially if you have eggs in the future. But against the Wind Ranger, I'm not sure.
Yeah, down we go. Trying to get the TP away. Do they have an interruption? He's going to be able to get himself out, but it looks like Genek not going to be as lucky here. Illich picks up another kill. He's got himself the Vlad, the Mage Slayer, and now he's going to go into the Blink Diary, it looks like, before a Veil, before any Shivas, anything like that. But yeah, this Tidehunter, he's running riot in this game. What, 2-1-13 already? And it's just looking to me like the Tidehunter MVP for me in this first game.
He's owning.
Yeah.
13 kill participations and 2 kills on his name. They don't even need to go Roche now. They can just keep killing Thunder.
Yeah, and they are going to be able to put pressure onto this tier 1 tower. I do believe they take it. What's the game plan here for Thunder, do you think, to get themselves back in this game? Because they're already 13k behind in 18 minutes.
buy time.
Mhm.
Wait for Boom to make some mistakes on the map. But Monkey King,
Well, speaking about mistakes, yeah, they're going to be able to
Again.
get this jump out. The pressure here onto Monkey King, and Panda's going to be the one to secure that kill. So the support, Nature's Prophet here, 4-1-14, going towards that Solar. This is going to be really nice. The Solar Crest to come out on the support. You want to throw it onto the Tide or the Wind Ranger. Speaking about the Wind Ranger now, there's going to be the blink away from Dark Mago, trying to save MJZ's life, but the TP and Panda, Sprout going to body block him for a little bit. Illich doesn't have that blink dagger up just yet. And back behind the tier 2 tower, MJZ goes. So he might be safe, in fact. Thunder Awaken, they might try and punish an overextension here. Dark Mago has that blink dagger back up. Going to be able to face check the bushes right into Panda. Panda, though, can they get himself out of this one? Exorcism does come through, and now the Shackles here. Tiny has that shield rune up now, but can they get the damage onto Panda? Panda's going to go down. Gleipnir comes out from Pakaz just to try and slow down the rest of his teams. Illich has the Ravage up if he needs it, but it looks like Boom going to be able to get back behind that tier 1 tower.
yeah, they should get a fight out of this on Thunder, but they don't have the catch.
And yeah, you can
They still have to fight against the Ravage. They don't really want it.
And you can see that Oscar, the Exorcism, it's about 3/4 of the way done here as well. It's a big spell, you know, that Thunder Awaken can fight around, and without it, they just don't quite have that power spike. And yeah, like you said, the Monkey King, he's just having to have his teammates buy time. He's not ready to be involved just yet. We'll have that Battle Fury coming out, but it's going to be a 20-minute Battle Fury here for the Monkey King.
That's so late. He might have to go for like BKB next item and deal no damage.
Yeah, is he just going to be, like you say, BKB and just try and use that ultimate to have the impact in the fights with the rest of his team?
Yeah, something like this. It has to be.
Okay.
Can, I don't know, get a damage item and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Hope he doesn't get caught.
Across his fingers. It's because he's just picking on MJZ. Now, this is bullying. This is workplace bullying coming out from the Wind Ranger on the Enchantress. And he's going to be able to carry on farming it up in the mid lane. Are they going to be able to find more? And Oscar, he's the next one caught out. Crack out your T-Tors, though. Just wasn't able to catch both of those kills. I got caught monologuing. But yeah, it feels like Boom have complete control of this map already the first 20 minutes of the game.
Middle tower is under attack.
Lumiere is playing like the anti-mage game now with the Battle Fury, trying to get farm on the map.
And
Boom don't really mind it, but if he shows an award, they would probably try to get him.
yeah.
Dire are
And
scanning.
you talked about Boom not even needing to go into Roshan. In fact, Panda's going to be able to get that TP in. This is risky, though, as well, from the Monkey King, because the Nature's Prophet's TP himself over here, but the Monkey King, he's making a go of this one. The scan comes out as I'm talking about it. They get another kill onto Dark Mago on the top lane, and the Monkey King, yeah, the scan is there, so he knows he's in danger if he goes forward for that. Doesn't even get himself the Wisdom Rune, and that's a lot of time wasted here for the Monkey King in that Mischief form not to be able to get that Wisdom Rune out.
He has nowhere to go.
Yeah.
He's just a tree.
That's it. He's retiring from Dota. That's it. He's going to just be a happy little tree in this game. And it feels really rough for him because, again, this Techies is keeping pace with him. And that's your position 4 on the enemy team.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's
How he's able to do that. He's going for the Scythe of Vice. He has the Force Staff. Next team fight, if there's one, Boom is going to destroy Thunder.
Yeah, and you can see that smoke comes out, so they want to hunt. Tidehunter has that Blink Dagger. Going to be going back for that Veil into the Shivas. And you can see the Monkey King already in that. I mean, this is how he has to move around the map. Usually, you're happy to see the Monkey Kings, you're bouncing from tree to tree. They're just going in for the tree dance into the Balance Strike, into the Primal Swing, move themselves around. But he feels so unsafe here that he has to move around in the Mischief form. Dark Mago going to be caught out, but if they get the damage out, can they get the kill onto Techies here? Techies Blade Mail will be popped. Oscar will be able to take him down, but Illich, no BKBs in that one, and the Ravage will connect. 3 heroes, Illuminate damage coming through now as well. The Power Shot, it doesn't connect onto Lumio's tree, but Pakaz is going to be able to get the kill onto Oscar. Can they carry on going into this one with... Ooh, the damage Wind Ranger does get thrown up now as well. This is actually going to be a really big turnaround here. Illich, can he get the kill onto Gennett before he goes down? He cannot. And now the TP away. Panda, but the Rolling Boulder into the toss-up in the air now as well. They should be able to get this kill. And you can see that Gennett moving himself away, making sure he can't be right-clicked down. Glimmer Cape onto Nature's Prophet. But Panda should fall here. 3-4 heroes stacking up around, just waiting for him to fall. And all of a sudden... Thunder Awaken, after that fight, it's still an 11k net worth lead for Boom, but this game doesn't look half as bad now.
That was a very nice read from Thunder. They just got the BKB on Tiny. They decided to fight. They found the Techies.
Under
instantly killed him. And Boom was a little bit disconnected on the fight. They were not ready.
No, not at all. You see the Dark Mago moving forward here as well. Is he going to be able
Look at the
to...
gold swing.
Yeah, if we take a look at it, it's 4,490. And take a look at the graph.
Under attack.
It's starting to come back up. It's not quite there just yet, but the win probability, the graph, it is all starting to swing back up.
And Monkey King is going straight to get the MKB so they can try to kill the Wind Ranger on the team fight. She has BKB now. I don't think she had on that last fight. With the BKB, it's gonna be easier to not get destroyed by the Tiny. And she'll have the Aegis as well.
Yeah.
Now it's worth it to go Roshan.
It's a 24 minutes in, good timing, uncontested. And what do you want to see them do with this Aegis? Do they wait for the Ravage to come back up and take team fights, or do you just want them to start sweeping up these tier 2 towers around the map that Thunder Awaken still have standing?
Just wipe the towers.
Yeah.
And get some kills in the process.
Okay, we'll see. I mean, Ravage...
Be ready for a fight.
Yeah.
Because Thunder is counting on mistakes from Boom. If you are like only with 3 heroes on the fight, for Thunder that's a mistake on Boom's side. They will take the fight.
Oh, Pakaz, he's actually going to go on to Genic. Genic's going to be able to get the TP away, but he rolls right into the TP and Panda. The kick comes out with the bullwhip to slow Genic down. Genic in the trees again. He's going to try and roll himself up to that higher ground and using his own bullwhip to speed himself up. And Illich, he has that blink 6 seconds, but won't be able to get the vision. They might just let this Earth Spirit get that TP away. I thought that was going to be a gank onto the Wind Ranger as soon as he got this Aegis, because he did rotate in right underneath this ward, and the Monkey King was here, but no real jump from the side of Thunder Awaken. They didn't want to risk it with heroes missing on the map.
Yeah, they're trying to get some farm. DP's farming, the Monkey King's farming to get his MKB.
Dire's bottom tower
DP's trying to get BKB, still 1k
Yeah,
missing.
and he went for the Eels first. I guess, we're going to see Illich. He does have that shard, so he has that dead in the water now, slowing down. But in the mid lane, they get the kill onto the Monkey King. This is a feels bad. That's another feels bad for the Monkey. And yeah, Tidehunter, he's just happy to... There's 3 heroes down here, and Illich, I guess he doesn't know that, but he's just happy to be wandering around under vision, just showing, just like, yeah, cool, you try and kill me. I have a Mage Slayer. I have, you know, the Veil coming out now, and you can't get to me. He is, at the moment, untouchable.
He can definitely buy time for his team to come if they jump on the Tidehunter.
Radiant's middle
Mid lane.
They're making a move on the top lane.
Yes,
You saw that movie, right?
it's going to be damage coming out. So, yeah, it's coming through onto Genic. Genic can get himself away, rolling board out. And is it enough? Spirit Vessel on top, but the chase down here, Genic trying to come through. Slatums, do they have the vision now as well? Rolling Border comes away, and this might just be more wasted time. Earth Spirit slowed down by the Solar Bind because he's got the vision from the creeps here. Slatums going to be able to get on top. Another Yule Scepter comes through. Earth Spirit, the blast off is there, and they get over to Techies.
Dire's middle tower
Some goats, you know, helping the Techies to get his sight of eyes.
Yeah. This is all it, right? I mean, the Techies has fallen behind the Monkey King, so he needs that farm to catch back up desperately.
That's some space creation on the mid lane.
Dude, again, Dead in the Water comes out. Tiny's going to have to pop that BKB. He's still anchored for it. And I think the BKB should just be enough time here that the Dead in the Water will fade off. Yeah, he's going to be able to get that blink. Slow down just for a second. But that's a BKB just to run himself away.
Yeah. Better than dying, right?
True. Yeah, true. It just always feels rough when you've got to use a BKB as the exit strategy, right?
Feels terrible.
Radiant's
Um,
top tower
Yeah, dude.
Especially if you are a 14k behind. Oh no.
Slatums just gonna walk himself out, uses that Yule Scepter here, but there's gonna be the Glemnir rotates in with the focus fire. They get the kill onto the Monkey King. The Monkey King, it's the 3rd time. The first time he gets it, the 2nd time he leaves it alone, but the 3rd time, you're trying to get in place for the Wisdom Rune here, will get killed off. Techies could be in trouble. Rolling Ball that comes right back through here, but Illich with the Mage Slayer gonna be able to get the slowdown onto Tiny. Once again, that BKB still up for 32 seconds now. Slowdown, Ravage will connect. They do get the kill onto Techies, but Illich, he's just gonna say, I'm gonna 2v1. Hell, bring in the Enchantress. I'm gonna 3v1 onto this one, and you're still gonna be at the disadvantage here. And it looks like, did he walk himself into... He did. He walked himself into some mines. And Knight from the grave, you know, the old martyrdom there, going to be able to get the kill onto Dark Mago.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, has him on the high ground and on like the cliffs, and down we go. No health left. Walked himself in, gets himself blown up.
Radiant's
What can
bottom
you
tower
do?
is under attack.
I don't know, man.
That feels bad, man.
Yeah, that's one of them. You know, you just hands off the keyboard. You know, you curl up in a ball and try not to cry a lot because it feels that bad.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And we
How do they go high ground here? It's not that easy.
no. At the same
Yeah,
time, they might be able to take a
very
fight.
strong.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blame it on to the Monkey King here. Monkey King's going to get himself off that tree, make sure he couldn't be power shotted down as well. And the Mischief Focus Fire comes out with the Spirit Vessel. Lumia's going to fall, and the damage is enough. And now with the Monkey King being down, 48 seconds. Well, the toss back onto him with the Avalanche connects onto Slatams, though. Do they have the control? There is going to be that Yule Scepter coming through. Was that Ravage still 74 seconds away? So not going to be able to use that here in this fight. Force Staff away into Slatams. Slatams going to be able to get himself out now. Blade Mail comes out from the Death Prophet. The damage, though, is it going to be enough to blast off? They still can't get the kill onto the Keeper of Light. In fact, they might be able to get 2 or 3 heroes on this, and no buybacks available here on the side of Thunder Awakens. This might be how they go high ground.
he died.
Will get the kill, but it looks like the jump up. This might be enough here to go high ground onto this and break this tier 3 tower. Was that focus fire? It is up for the Wind Ranger, but the Wind Ranger wants to go in for more now as well. Well, can't get a top of MJZ, and that was the focus fire used, but the shackles here onto the Tiny. The Tiny taking a lot of damage here. Panda comes through, not a lot of health, not a lot of mana. MJZ is going to be able to get the kill onto Illich on the back lines, it looks like, but Knight, he jumps himself in. BKB here,
weird.
Tiny trying to get himself back into the fountain, going to be shackled for a little bit longer here as the respawn comes out. Lumia going to get the chase down on Pakaz. Pakaz going to get himself away. That BKB will be wearing off, going to have that wind run in 1 second. Now Knight, an overextension comes out from Boom, and maybe just not respecting the power of Thunder Awaken.
that was already expensive for Thunder, having to use the Axle, the buyback on the Ganek. Boom, they should not dive almost their fountain to get just to secure more kills.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a little bit rough and probably not something that you do want to be doing here. When you could have, if you wanted to, gone for that tier 3 with the focus fire, maybe.
Panda with the last second Sprout on the Lumiere, saving the Wind Ranger as well.
And how do you want to... If you're playing around this, if you're Thunder Awaken, you know, you've just taken a good sweep, but you're still 14k behind. Are they still buying time for the Monkey King, do you think?
Yeah, they need to get this BKB. If they get the BKB before the next Roche respawn, they can definitely fight there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and...
But they need to create space on the map somehow. Cut waves, things like that. Having to use BKB just to TP out as well.
Yeah, and I still think it feels bad, but the BKBs, you know, they are starting to be used anyway. So what's Tiny's down to? Tiny's is down to 6 seconds. So apart from the downtime, you know, there's no detriment to using that BKB for the Tiny if he just needs to use it to get out.
I also think Keeper of the Light should get his own BKB or some sort of escape mechanism.
Yeah.
Because if Hitan catches him, it's hard for him to fight. Has to just run.
And yeah, I know that. He's trying with the Yule Scepter, but for the most part, if he does get caught out by 2 or 3 heroes, he could face punishment there.
Kenex's gonna get BKB as well. He's gonna chase this Keeper of the Light on the fights, I'm pretty sure.
And let's see just how they're going to play around it, because Genek, you know, he's got that gem, trying to get himself into good positions. MJZ, in terms of items, is going to be the Hurricane Pike as well as the Shard, so he has that Sprink if he needs it, as well as just to push away from the Hurricane Pike. But yeah, it feels like outside the base, you know, Thunder Awaken's still really vulnerable, even just to rotations of Nature's Prophet plus 1 or 2 heroes.
Yeah, they need to, like, place some vision and try to get a good fight outside the base, try to outnumber Boom.
Yeah.
But they really rely on these high ground defenses.
Okay. And
It's easier for them.
Tiny using the illusion now as well, just to push out, and the real one with the Avalanche on the back line. So, yeah, I mean, we've got at least 20 seconds on the clock here for Boom. Are you expecting them just to hold off and then just go for the next Roshan and then once again try and break that high ground?
I'm sorry, I was checking the
Oh,
Nature's Prophet items.
yeah, so we've got like a second at least on Roshan. Are you expecting Boom to hold off here from trying to go high ground until they can get that second Aegis, do you think?
Yeah, they need this next Aegis, of course. There's no way they try to go high ground without this item, especially against this Enchantress. The hero is dealing a lot of damage now with the Pike. There's the Tiny as well. It's just very hard. Even with the Aegis, they gotta be careful. They need to like try to force a fight before going high ground.
Yeah, and the Techie's mind is down in the Roche pit here as well. It looks like it is going to be a daytime respawn, so they might just start to hang around on this. They let the Wind Ranger farm up close to the Twin Gate so she can always catch up with the rest of his team. I mean, hell, doesn't even need that. There's still a tier 1 tower on the bottom lane, so, you know, it's easy for Boom to get into this pit either side of the map.
It is. There's a lot of mines on the bottom lane that can help them on the fight here for the Roche. But as for Thunder, getting there, I don't know. They need to like using the Enchantress script to scout something.
And yeah, we'll see. I mean, this is I've seen it before, at least the past week or so, with the Techies coming out and it looks like that is what Knight's doing. He's just going to cover this entire area. You'll get that early warning system down. Just get all of these mines out. Make it so hard for Thunder Awaken to approach the pit. Speaking about approaching, though, there's going to be the approach onto the Earth Spirit's life, and he will go down. That's a big opening. He's dead for 74 seconds. Roche is up in 10.
Yeah, now there's no way they can try to fight this Roche. They need to prepare for the high ground defense, unless they're crazy.
Are Thunder Awaken crazy? You know, have you seen any maybe of those well, not questionable but high risk plays in the past?
Not really. I mean, they can definitely fight on their high ground, so they don't have to make any desperate plays.
Yeah. And Roshan gonna be started, gonna be finished here by Boom in about 15 or so seconds. And yeah, Aegis on the deck. They're gonna be able to get themselves the banner as well to power up the creeps as they do push in. And we'll see just how Thunder Awaken, how they're going to try and repel this one, because you're going to see the smoke coming out already for 2 heroes here moving through. They might just want this last tier 2 tower on the map for Thunder Awaken, really just try and pin them in the base from all angles and make it hard for Thunder Awaken to find farm for all 3 cores.
They want to find the Monkey King. They know that Wisdom Rune is about to be there, so they want to catch him there.
Oh, smoke breaks, but because
he's so lucky, Lumiere.
Yeah, at least this time, yeah, he didn't die going for that one. He was able to get himself away, but I think that lucky, maybe not what I'd call it when you're 1, 9, and 5 on a Monkey King.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He has BKB now, I think. It's coming on the courier.
Radiant's
take a look.
top
They can
tower
definitely try to fight on the high ground.
Yeah, but like I say, Pikaz has the Aegis for 4 minutes. We'll see if the Nature's Prophet actually wants to put pressure on one lane while they try and push out on the other as heroes. But Monkey King just cleaning it up with the Boundless Strike. So those Treants not going to be doing a whole lot of work here.
Yeah, you cannot split push with the Treants here against the Monkey King.
Dire are scattered.
He one-shots them. He has the 20 talent as well, reducing the cooldown on Boundless Strike.
And, oh, bottom lane, do they actually catch it out? It's going to be the BKB coming out from Dark Mago. He's going to try and get himself out on the TP, but they have the damage here. And it was cute with the jump away, trying to use the Ogre Seal Totem to get that double jump, but the Focus Fire was already on top of him, and he was not getting enough distance between him and the Wind Ranger. And now Illich, well, the Rolling Boulder comes out, and Earth Spirit at least will be back to the safety of his base.
Optimistic play on Tiny, right?
Yeah, I guess that's what you could call it.
Pakaz is trying to find the Monkey King there, but he already TP'd out.
Is this what you want to
prep for the push?
Is this what you want to see with the Wind Ranger? Maybe putting pressure of her own onto the tier 3 top with the Focus Fire, while the rest of the team, you know, split onto the bottom lane.
I think they should stick together.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't give Thunder any win conditions here.
Yeah.
Radiant's
Okay.
bottom tower
And
is under
well, this tier 3 tower is getting low here. And what's the Tide? The Tide actually went for the 4 Kraken Shell damage block per anchor smash kill. So that is going to be, you know, starting to stack up. And he's going to be a tanky boy.
Did you see the damage MJ did?
No.
Dealt on the Wind Ranger?
No. Oh,
That was a lot.
Oh, coming through, yeah, from the Sproink and he is going to try and get this one now as well, jumping himself away, getting that right click off, but it looks like the damage has already been done in this bottom part of the map, and they do lose a tier 3 and a Rax jump in back lines because he's going to be able to get a kill onto the Earthspirit now as well. And again, Earthspirit 50 seconds dead, so it's not as long as that last step, but it's still going to be long. And then they get the jump in onto the Tiny pop in that BKB, but the damage will still be here. And now Oscar moving himself back, but do they have the damage to get the kill even through the blade mail? They should be able to take him down. One more right click. Lumia going to trade off with Pakaz with the balance strike, but this might only be the Aegis pop. It's not even going to be the Aegis pop. Ravage gets used here on the buybacks on the 2 cores coming out from the side of Thunder Awaken. Jump away, MJZ trying to do what he can. He's not going to be able to pop that Aegis just yet. Darkmago forced back towards that towards the fountain, excuse me, not even the tier 3 tower. And they do clean up absolutely everybody here. Thunder Awaken, they're just going to call GG 38 minutes in, and boom, they are going to be able to take it.
That's an absurd amount of damage on Boom side. And losing the Tiny there, I don't know. Thunder should be just waiting for the push
Yeah.
and try to surprise Boom. But they just made Boom's life easier.
And yeah, the jumps in on the back lines, like you say, the Earth